Hi everybody, Colin here from Woodthorpe International. Hope you're all well, and I very much appreciate everybody I saw at Ali Pally at the weekend. Andy, Ian from Ian's Engage, Hot Dog Andy that is, and there was plenty of other people. It was brilliant. Sorry I missed Robert though, from Robert's train set. Didn't see him, but he was there. But I was there for the 2 days, got some bits. This Fleischmann I wanted desperately, and as it turns out, the one shop what I thought would have it had one, and I said I just got to have it. And there was an extra 10% off because of it being at the show, so that was good. It was still a lot of money, but when you see it, you'll understand why. It's an absolute brilliant piece of engineering, I think. And Japan has bought it because it's going to be covered in snow, and they have a lot of snow, and they have some plows what go on a diesel engine front and back, but they wanted something else, and this is it basically. And this is how, and the reason I've got it. One, because I like this, and the other is I can use it in Japan. I got my metal wire stuff, what I use for cleaning my tip of my soldering iron. I put it in a copper cup, and I just keep taking some old out and putting some fresh in. I've started to get the ballast for Japan. I like getting it from Gauge Master, and it saves on delivery. I just got 3 bags of that. It's going to be great. As I said, you're not going to see much of it, but it's going to be great for there. I got 2 of those green wagons and that white one for America. And then I got those. Now that the steam engine is really English, but I'm English. I've got an American layout. I tried to get a wagon what looks like an American wagon, and it's going to go, I'm hoping it's going to go with this little thing here. Now this was bought for me by my friend Mandy, who went down to look around London and to go to the show on the Sunday. Now it is basically it's a fire bucket. I've been where people put stuff in and burn, and it looks brilliant. Now it is only N-gauge, so it's very small, but those items there, if you don't mind me turning around, are going to go in the small holding. So I'm going to have to put a bit of a track in here for the wagon to park, and have a little fire pit where I have to burn my rubbish basically from the trees, anything what falls down, any broken fence panels, anything like that. So that's why this is going to go in this area. And I did get another American wagon for somewhere else on the layout. But that's the plan. And I'll show you them out and hopefully in place. Don't know if it'll be in proper place for this video, but I'll give you the general idea. So let's get on with the video. Right, so this is an absolute, I just feel so honoured to own one of these, because I just think it's a marvellous piece of engineering. To look at, it's nothing exciting except for the detail, what they've got onto it. And this snow blower, what was originally made in Germany, and as it turns out, Fleischmann, so they've even done the model from there. But the detail of it is very good. It runs smooth, as you can see. But let's get it well into view. It has lights on front and back. You can have white at both ends. It has all sorts. It has two very special, well for me, unique movements. And another thing it has is sound. Now, that's nothing, special. We have a lot of trains, but I just love that they've got it in this. It drives from one set of bogies, and the front bogies are free wheel, but the whole lot of underframe where the wheels are fixed. There's no movement at all. They say it'll even go around tight radius 1 turns. But one of the things it does is, as it's driven into the snow, it may be laying behind it, but all the works, the blower, the suckers to blow the snow out and away from the track, is only at one end. So what this machine does is this. Now, isn't that a marvellous, absolutely amazing piece of engineering? And I didn't show you, but it drove in forward. It's turned around, and if I move it away, it's now going forward, even though the train came forward that way. It's because it's now facing the other, and that's classed as forward. And I just think that is just absolutely brilliant. So let's hear it move away. The maximum speed this particular model does is 40 miles an hour. It was made in the 1980s. Some of the later models go a little bit quicker. Let's bring it back. And I've speed matched this to do the 40 mile an hour. And it runs at a really slow speed. It did run a bit, it was slower, but it was a bit too slow. It has all sorts of different things you can make it do. Horns. It's got a double horn, same but just twice. And it has squeaky for going around the corners when it's moving. And volume control, I can turn it up on the handset. And we'll just get it back in place again. Now what is interesting, when it turns again, it'll turn facing with the cab towards the camera. It doesn't just go in one direction. And if you look closely in a minute, or a few seconds, can you see those red things at the front, the fan blades? Can you see them turning? Isn't that I just think that is amazing, absolutely amazing. And when you shut the fans off, you don't stop straight away. But now they've stopped. And I just think that is absolutely, I've got a smile from ear to ear. And again, it came in backwards, back into the camera. It's still in backwards. There's the red. And if I start to drive off, it'll go backwards. And again, I just think that is amazing. Now, if I had to complain, because I don't know what the real thing stops like, the stop is very abrupt. That's very quick. Doesn't have to go through like some of the locos I have, a little system to shut down. It just goes ticket and stop. But I am so happy to own this loco. Call it a loco. I don't know what else to call it. It's a snowblower. So that's what I've been waiting for over the last few years, and now I've got one. The other thing it's got is actually they've put a driver in as well, and that just made me smile as well, seeing that. And interesting, I hadn't noticed with my own eyes, but now I've zoomed in, there's actually wipers on the side as well, which is quite interesting. One more thing I had to share with you about this snowblower. It has a small stay alive, which is only going to improve the running even more, and it runs brilliant as you've seen. Well, that's the fire bin. You can see at the bottom there's still things like burning, and you can just see the bricks at the very bottom where they're stood so that air can get underneath, because some bins have holes at the centre, some have them around the edges, but those bits of wood what are stuck out are just starting, they're blackening, the blacked up with soot and the heat, and soon they would burst into flames, but we can't have the flames, of course. But I just think that looks really good. Absolutely superb. Very pleased with that. So I'll leave you with a picture of the fire pit and the snowplough. And thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you next week. If you have liked it, please hit the like button. If you're new, please subscribe. And please leave a comment on what you think. Thanks very much. Bye for now. Bye.